What a mess.
Salute. What's going on, people, man? How's everybody doing, guys? I hope you all are well. UFC Vegas 82 just took place today, and I'm going to be giving my breakdown, my thoughts, my reaction, my recap on, some of the fights on the prelims and all the fights on the main card, you know what I mean? I'm not going to be able to cover every single fight, but we're going to start off right away with Big Bunda Eileen Perez, alright, shaking the gat. I don't know if this woman thinks she's Habib or something, because she keeps wrestling these women, fighters to decisions. And, we all know she twerks, alright? But at the end of her fight, when she got her hand raised, this woman is twerking on the fence. This woman is twerking on the fence. And to make it worse, bro, her coach slapped her bunda. And you want to know what the final straw with this whole situation is? Eileen Perez's son is chilling in the crowd. We move on from that absolute nonsense from Eileen Perez, and we're going to talk about the biggest upset on the card here, guys. Jacko Sergey gets a first round knockout. This is a guy who was a 5-1 underdog, the biggest underdog on the card by a mile. I don't know what the odds makers were thinking of his opponent, Lucas Alexander, being a 5-1 favorite. I don't know if they thought he was like a future champion or some shit, but anyways, Jacko Sergey, he's getting pieced up the whole fight, I'm not going to lie. Lucas Alexander trips over, falls on the ground, starts going for leg locks and that. Jacko Sergey escapes. And as soon as Lucas Alexander gets back up to his feet, he goes to turn around and gets absolutely chinned right on the button, on his chin, just falls onto the fence, gets knocked out. First round knockout for Jacko Sergey, biggest underdog on the card. Congrats to my guy. What a Chad this guy is. We move on to the first fight on the main card, guys, in the welterweight division. Miktabek Orolbai versus Uros Medic. Now, guys, my prediction was I had Uros Medic by a second round TKO. I got this pick wrong. Hey, man. I got it wrong. Miktabek Orolbai is an absolute beast. I am on the hype train. This guy took a fight up a weight class on 4 days notice, which is a Giga Chad move in my opinion. This guy looks 50 years old, but he's actually only 25, which is crazy. But the way this fight kind of played out was, Uros Medic was piecing up Miktabek Orolbai badly for the first part of the first round. And I'm not even joking. As soon as Orolbai was able to get Uros Medic up against the cage, he literally just stuck to him like glue, kept taking him down continuously, literally just ragdolled him, basically just stuck to him like glue for the first round and the second round, eventually getting a second round neck crank submission. So Orolbai is a fucking Giga Chad, bro. I am a big fan of this dude all of a sudden, and I really want to see him on a full camp, you know what I mean, at 155. Amanda Ribas versus Luana Pinheiro. Amanda Ribas gets a third round TKO. Shout out to my baby mama, bro. Literally hit this woman with a spinning side kick to the head. Absolutely mayhem, bro. I mean, congrats, man. I don't know what to say. Peyton Talbot versus Nick Gear. This was a fun fight, really, I guess. Peyton Talbot gets a third round submission. I made absolute bank off this pick, if you guys can see. Jordan Levitt versus Chase Hooper. Chase Hooper gets a first round submission win with the rear naked choke. I picked Jordan Levitt to win this fight, guys, but I have to say Chase Hooper is ever so slightly improving. What a Chad this guy is. I'm gonna say it, I do think Chase Hooper beats Islam Makhachev. Just give him a couple more years though, you know what I'm saying? Co-main event between Jake Matthews, Michael Morales. Michael Morales wins a decision. Nothing new to see, really. Guys, we move on to the main event, Brendan Allen versus Paul Craig. Brendan Allen gets a third round submission, and what a beast this guy is. Absolutely dominated Paul Craig in this fight, guys. We all know Paul Craig is a scary guy with the jiu-jitsu. He's the only man to beat Magomed Ankalaev and Jamal Hill by submission. And yeah, Brendan Allen just wasn't having any of that shit, you know what I mean? He was okay with going to the ground with Paul Craig engaging in the grappling, and he absolutely dominated Paul Craig in the grappling. What a performance by Brendan Allen. This guy's kind of creeping into the top 5. It's kind of scary at this point. He's going to be calling out the Whitakers, the Hamzat Chimaevs. I think a lot of people beat Brendan Allen in the middleweight division, but he's on a roll, man. He's on a 7-fight winning streak. Had an absolutely amazing performance here, you know what I mean? Just basically like wobbled Paul Craig, outstruck him, looked super crisp on the feet, literally beat Paul Craig at his own game, which is jiu-jitsu. I feel like Brendan Allen is one of the best jiu-jitsu guys in the UFC, if not in the middleweight division,